VOK, Voice of Korea, News Now.
The ceremony of launching a newly built 5,000-tonnage destroyer took place at the Chongjin shipyard on May 21st. Kim Jong-un, General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea and President of the State Affairs of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, watched the ceremony. A serious accident occurred in the course of the launch of the destroyer. Due to inexperienced command and operational carelessness in the course of the launch slide of the stern departed first and stranded as the bogie failed to move in parallel. Holes made at some sections of the warship's bottom disrupted its balance, and the bow failed to leave the slipway, leading to a serious accident. After watching the whole course of the accident, the respected Comrade Kim Jong-un made a stern assessment, saying that it was a serious accident and criminal act caused by sheer carelessness, irresponsibility, and unscientific empiricism, which should never occur and could not be tolerated. He seriously warned that the errors caused by the irresponsibility of the relevant officials of the Munitions Industry Department of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, the Mechanical Institute of the State Academy of Sciences, Gimcheok University of Technology, the Central Ship Design Institute, and other relevant units, and the Chongjin shipyard, responsible for the accident that lowered the dignity and self-respect of our state in a moment, would have to be dealt with at the plenary meeting of the Party Central Committee to be convened next month, and censured then for the fault. He earnestly said that restoring the destroyer as soon as possible is not merely a practical issue, but a political issue directly related to the prestige of the state, and the restoration should be completed unconditionally before the June plenary meeting of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, so as to make the ardent patriotic loyalty and devoted labor of the workers of the Chongjin shipyard and the Rajin shipyard prove fruitful as proud feats conducive to bolstering up the defense capabilities. He gave important instructions on the work of the Accident Investigation Group. The Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea decided to convene the 12th plenary meeting of the 8th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea late in June to conduct an interim review of the execution of the important policies of the party and state in 2025. And discuss and decide on the work in the second half of this year and a series of important issues. A relevant resolution of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea was released on May the 21st.
The National Economic Guidance Office are taking measures to intensify assistance to agriculture. The Cabinet maps out and guides economic plan to establish the system and order for supplying equipment and materials needed for the agricultural sector. The Ministry of Electric Power Industry is working hard to supply electricity to the countryside, and the Ministry of Chemical Industry producing and supplying enough chemical products needed for the agriculture. The Ministry of Machine Building Industry accelerates the production of different kinds of efficient farm machines. The Ministry of Metallurgical Industry and the Ministry of Building Materials Industry are taking measures to effect innovations in the production of iron and steel and building materials needed for the production of farm machines and irrigation projects. The Ministry of Light Industry, the Ministry of Local Industry, and the Provincial People's Committees also map out economic plans to produce and supply quality consumer goods badly needed for the agricultural workers. The material and technical foundations of rural economy have been further strengthened amid the intensified struggle for implementing the Rural Revolution program of the Workers' Party of Korea in the new era. Irrigation projects of more than 460,000 hectares finished across the country in the last 2 years, and nearly 10,000 hectares of rice fields, which had been turned into dry fields, are supplied with irrigation water again. Irrigation project for 200,000 hectares of rice paddies and dry fields are promoted as planned this year. Kujang province is facelifting the appearance of its city. Outer walls of multi-story houses are remodeled, turbs planted along the roofs, and different places landscaped in the city of Kujang. Detailed plans for supplying materials have been mapped out for changing the looks of the city. Officials and working people in South Kujang province accelerate the remodeling projects of the city and county raw material bases at the final stage. The project finished in Sukchon County first, and officials and workers concerned in the province visited the remodeled raw material base. The province paid attention to observing the requirements of designs and building in the project while generalizing experiences of advanced regions. As a result, many raw material bases were newly built or rebuilt in the province in tens of days. Fishery units in the west coastal area are achieving successes by raising the level of scientification of production of seaweeds. The Pupo Offshore Farm raises the operation rate of towboats according to the rational timetable of departure, increasing the yield. The Ongjin Offshore Farm intensifies technical guidance for increasing the output per unit area. The Politbureau fishery station is increasing the production of kelp by harvesting 2 rounds a day. A group of Koreans in Japan for expressing thanks to the homeland on the occasion of the 70th founding anniversary of the General Association of Korean Residents in Japan, headed by Jong Song-han, shaman of its Hokkaido Prefectural headquarters, visited Mangyongdae, a sacred place of the revolution where the great leader Kim Il-sung was born, on the 21st. The members of the group looked around the historic relics kept at the old home of Kim Il-sung. They had a photo taken in commemoration of their visit. And that's the end of the news. This is Voice of Korea.
Now here's female chorus. We have entrusted our destiny and future to him.